Hello everyone, I'm Lacey. Welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm about to go to work. I'm usually about to go to work when I do a video. It's the only time I feel like getting dressed. I don't even feel like getting dressed, but it's the only time I get dressed really. And I know, TMI. I don't know. It's like I enjoy let me rephrase that, rewind that. I have fun at work. If you gotta work, why not have fun doing it, right? Whatever you do, even to make money, we gotta be responsible, but it's like you wanna get enjoyment out of it. You wanna get fulfillment out of it. And what I get out of I feed off of people and people's energy. So when people come in, I want to talk. I want to have a good time. I want to make them smile, make them happy. However, this is not something that I bartend. This is not something that I want to do forever. So while I'm getting dressed today, I'm like, I really don't feel like going. And a lot of times I really don't feel like going. And it's not that I don't have a good time. I have a good time. But the ultimate goal is to work for myself. You know, do I see myself doing this 5 years from now? No. If I'm bartending, it better be an event of my own, just because I enjoy doing it. The ultimate goal for me is to have my own business, to motivate others, and to show people like myself or people that are not like me, that you can attain wealth doing something that you enjoy doing, right? That's what I want. And I don't know, like I just had like all of these thoughts going through my head. And of course, like I said, I listen to a lot of motivating things, a lot of things that inspire me, a lot of things that give me energy, that puts me in a good vibration. And today I was like, okay, I'm tired of just thinking about what I want to do as far as my future and not making attempts toward it. And one thing that I decided that I'm going to do this year is to go to seminars. Go to Abundant Living Now seminars. Go to hear people inspire other people. I want to take my son. I want to teach my son this. I want to teach my son now how to acquire wealth without working for it. And he's very young, but I feel like a lot of our thoughts about money and a lot of our thoughts about abundance and wealth come from how we grew up. Like, for example, that parent that was always like, you think money grow on trees? Or hearing money burns my pocket. Your thought is one or two things. It's either I have a hard time, it's hard to get $1, or it's hard to keep $1. It may not seem like that's like a big deal, like hearing those things growing up, but actually it subconsciously, that's kind of how we start to operate as adults. And I want to teach my son that money comes, wealth comes, abundance comes, and that is not hard, that it flows to us. I want to surround him with creators and abundant thinkers and creative thinkers, and I want to put myself in that environment. So I said, nope, this year, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start going to seminars. I'm going to invest in myself. And I say this all the time, and I mostly say it to myself, that we're our biggest investment. You will never invest in anything as important, as major as investing in you and investing in your way of thinking. Second thing I wanted to do was, I believe in residual income, which is why I've always tried to acquire a business or try to run a business. And I've done it since my son was born. Even before my son was born, at 18, I bought into like this little business where you can sell anything. I don't even remember what it what the name of the business was, but from the time that I was a little girl, I've always said I wanted to be two things. I wanted to be a businesswoman, three things. I wanted to be a businesswoman, a wife, and a mother. Where I get that from, I don't know. I didn't see a lot of entrepreneurs when I was younger, or wives where I grew up, or the way I grew up, but these are things that I wanted. And I want to get back to that. And I want to get my son, his mindset around that. Like, I don't want to work for people for the rest of my life. And I don't want him to think that he has to work for someone else for the rest of his life. I want to enjoy my freedom, and I want him to enjoy his freedom. It's like, are we just living to pay bills, or are we living? You know, like, I want to live. I don't want to just exist. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have better experiences. So anyway, the second thing that I said I was going to do is find another way to build residual income without having to work for it, right? Now, it might sound lazy, but I've said this from the time that I was a teenager. Maybe like 19. I remember saying this to a lady that I used to work for. I feel like I'm supposed to have a lot of money, and I don't feel like I'm supposed to work hard for it. Say what you want, but that's what I believe. And today I was watching something on YouTube, watching a video on YouTube, and this guy, he was making $12 an hour, right? Working in like a booth, like a security booth. And he would talk to bankers and stockbrokers, and he talked to people all day long. But one of the things he wanted to do, he wanted to learn where could he invest his money, his little bit of money. Now, he had like a family of 5, I think. He was trying to figure out where should he put his money. And it's not like he had a college degree or anything like that. He was just working in his booth, and people were in and out. So he talked to the bankers. He talked to the stockbrokers. He talked to the people that looked like they were where he wanted to be. And conversation after conversation led back to him investing in stocks. Now, to date, I don't know when they did this little interview with him, but at the time of the interview, his net worth was $500,000. Now, this is a man, an older man that didn't have a college degree. He had no debt now, you know, and his children, now, mind you, he was making $12 an hour. He sent his children to Catholic school because he didn't want them to go to public school. He still worked this job to this day because he just enjoyed it, and he enjoyed the people that he met. But because of what he did, he was inspired to teach other people to invest in stocks and invest in shares and all of this stuff. And you know what he taught people from? From the booth. He met people. The same information that was passed to him, he passed on to other people. And one lady, single mom, he met and just talking to her. And I think at the time of that interview, when they talked to this lady, she had a net worth of $72,000, and she hadn't been in that long, but that's just strictly off of what he taught her, and she wasn't in debt. I was like, okay, I'm about to learn how to acquire some wealth, because I want to have something to pass down to my children, my son, his children. It's enough of just living and just getting by. I don't want to do that. And I want my time to be my own time. So that's the second thing that I said I was going to do. The third thing that I said I was going to do. Now, because I'm a bartender, I see money every day. I bring my money home, aside from what we get hourly. So I'm making a vow today, right, to take $5 from every day that I work and putting it in a savings bond. Now, it may not seem like a lot, right? But I work 4 days a week. So that's $20 a week. And that's $80 a month. To go from not saving anything to doing that, I think that should inquire some interest. That should help. I don't want to just be thinking about survival. I want to think about abundance. That's how I'm trying to live. And I just wanted to challenge a few people. I know that this is not for everybody. Okay, so my video cut off, so I'm gonna make this short. This is not for everybody, but I wanted to do an abundant living now challenge where you challenge yourself to do something today that's gonna benefit you. Some people say 5 years, but I'm gonna go lower and say something that's gonna benefit you a year from now. Just a year from now. Okay? Whether it be to save $1 a day or save $10 a month, do something contrary or different than what you're doing on an everyday basis to change your future. That's going to impact your future. Everybody doesn't have the mindset of an entrepreneur. Everybody doesn't want to run their own business. And honestly, everybody doesn't want the responsibility of their own wealth, like your wealth or your achievement being in your own hand. Like some people would rather work for somebody else and know that this is what they're gonna make, as opposed to going out and venturing off on their own and putting all their faith and belief in themselves and their ability, because either you can fail, and a lot of people don't want to take responsibility for failing, but what if you don't fail? What if you succeed? Okay, so I'm just challenging you to do something today that's going to impact your future, that's going to impact your tomorrow, that's going to impact your children's tomorrow. I gotta go, but I hope this video touched you. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I hope you guys hold me accountable. And thank you for watching. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to the subscribers. I think I started this like 3.5 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and I've been trying to stay consistent with posting. And today I have 70 subscribers. May not be a lot to some people, but my goal was 100 subscribers in 4 weeks. I reached 70, so I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. So if you really like this video, you could share it. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys.